Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Today, I'm going to be talking about what can only be described as dual standards that eBay have now started to do for themselves. Yes, and the dual standards they're in eBay's favor. I'm talking about the feedback and the simple delivery process and items that are damaged in the post. And eBay are now actually saying that they will, if you send simple delivery, they'll remove it. If someone leaves negative feedback about the item, they'll remove it if you've used the simple delivery service. So I experienced a problem and got my first negative feedback in 6 years over the last few days. Negative feedback I don't used it would have really horrified me in the past, but now it is what it is. And the question that I asked eBay, and this is where the absolute awful support came, was that why the dual standards? Because I had posted that and it had gone out second class Royal Mail, and the postman, Royal Mail, the same postman who picks up all the simple delivery parcels, came along and picked up the parcel as normal, scanned it, off it went on its merry way. Now it was damaged in transit, and the buyer was not happy that it was damaged in transit. Didn't feel the need to blame Royal Mail for damaging it in transit. Chose every opportunity they could to blame me, right down to my packing, to what packaging material I'd used, even though I'd actually upgraded the postage from second class to first class at my expense. It was a keyring. Now, keyrings are designed to be attached to your keyring, your keys, and are thrown in jugs, thrown in that, put in your pocket. So they're sturdy little things. Now, this got snapped in the post. It was in its own protective little cover that it comes with from the keyring manufacturer's place. I'd put it in a sealed plastic bag, and then it had gone in a padded envelope and been sent large letter. It was a £5 keyring novelty, and it got damaged in the post. And the buyer was absolutely totally mortified. It was a birthday gift that he got for someone. I'd expedited the postage, like I've just said, and left stinking feedback, basically negative, saying it was all my fault. I should have packed it better, even though he didn't pay for any of the packaging. He wanted it in a box, he wanted it small parcel, although paid large letter. All the scenarios, it is what it is. It's not getting removed. eBay said, that's fine. But if I'd have posted simple delivery, the same postman would have picked it up. Royal Mail would have delivered it and damaged it, and eBay would have removed the feedback, no issues. But they can't do it if I posted it Royal Mail. Now, the eBay operative on chat said this was because there was a third party involved because I directly booked it with Royal Mail. Well, in my mind, hold on, isn't there a third party involved if eBay book it with Royal Mail? It's the same service. It is the same courier. It is the same postman who picked it up. It went in the same van as if I paid for it or eBay for it. But this is the thing. eBay don't get their cut. And eBay, if you're watching this, it's dual standards. You don't get your cut if I post it, so you don't give a damn about the feedback. But what you do give about the damn about is if anybody questions or leave negative feedback related to your simple delivery, because you can't handle that, you won't want that, and you will manipulate the feedback and remove it. So what I'm saying is it's either one for all or none. If a courier damages it and you claim to me, both on the chat and a telephone call that I had with an eBay operative, that it was the buyer experience and therefore cannot be removed, well, hold on, isn't it the buyer experience and can and should not be removed if it's sent by simple delivery? Yet you will remove that feedback. What do you think of those people? What do you think of that dual standard that eBay chat, and I have the transcripts to back it up, and a phone call from eBay and eBay customer services? You're saying this. How is this fair? How is this right? Let's take the scenario now. Postman, he picks up the package. I've put a label on it. It says simple delivery. It goes to the buyer. The buyer opens it. Utter horror, shock. It's been damaged. Out of sheer whatever motivates them, negative feedback. I contact you, say it was sent by simple delivery. You say, we've got your back, no problem. And you remove it. The same package sent by the same courier, the same postman, and the same buyer experience opens it. And because I posted it direct with Royal Mail and you didn't get your slice, you can't remove the feedback because it's buyer experience. That's wrong. That is fundamentally logic wrong. So an eBay representative, pop it in the comments. How is that right? And what's this third party? Do you now own Royal Mail that you're very not very nice chat person who resorted to capitals, wouldn't answer any of the questions, and then cut me off? So it then led to a phone call of which I spoke to somebody in eBay who basically was unable to actually answer any of the questions because it was eBay's policy and he could not share his views on what I had just put to him, which is a logical argument to say, why have you got dual standards? So I want to know, why have you got dual standards? What is your experience of it out there? Leave your comments below. Are eBay just taking us all and mugging us off again and pushing us down the simple delivery route because they've got your back if you pay them? And courier errors and damage in transit, if it's used by similar simple delivery, does not impact the buyer experience, but it does if you don't use simple delivery. That's the logic they give for not removing the feedback. And now I can't get my head around that, but if this is the way 2026 is going to pan out with eBay, there's going to be a lot more videos, and the information and the data and the details. I'm going all secret squirrel on this now. I'm going to find out what the official eBay stance is on this and how that stacks up. If you are interested in anything that I talk about on eBay, please subscribe. Leave your comments below as always. So just a quick update on what's going to be happening in 2026. I'm going to try and become more structured, and there's going to be 3 or 4 different topics a week now. Basically experiences and what's happened is going to come around on a Sunday, and anything new that's issued from eBay, and then anything that's happened to me with regards to eBay. Then on around about a Monday or Tuesday, I'm going to be looking at the technical side, APIs, coding, HTML, all the things, all the bits, all the quirks, and all the making your life easy, and giving an AI update from what AI is being used for in eBay and what you can use it for and what we shouldn't even think about using it for. Then the real talk element is going to pop back into the videos because I haven't done any of these for months. And you're going to get my sort of 50-plus-year-old view of what's happening in the week on a Friday. And then there'll be a random video pop up. So apologies in advance. You might get some notifications that there's 3 or maybe 4 videos a week popping up in 2026. So thanks all.